Oh, look at us. We have the same hat on.
Eric.
Yes.
What's up, buddy? So excited. Johnny's in Maui, but you're here and we're gonna do this thing. Excited about this video. Wake foilers of the world. Got a couple new moves for you to check out. First, I want to give a big thank you to the Half-Life Nation. Those of you who have purchased your Armstrong gear from us, your Lift E-foils. We really appreciate it. We love sharing in the stoke with you. We love getting you out on the water. So please keep doing it. Go to our website, go to the link there, call us. Okay, so here's the moves.
Oh, let me give a shout out to Johnny.
Okay.
What's up, Johnny?
So here's the moves. The first one, I call it the bus stop. I love the bus stop. It is so good for you, whether you're behind the boat or when you're in the ocean. If you're behind the boat planning to go to the ocean, this bus stop move is fantastic. You'll see it in a second and I'll talk you through it. The second one I call down the shaft. Now when you're going down the shaft, sometimes you gotta take it deep. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it, and it is so fun. It's challenging every time.
It's a family-friendly video.
It is a family-friendly video. Think of a mine shaft, all right? All right. So the third one we're gonna call the no lookie nookie. I can't take credit for it. Johnny actually was the first person I ever saw do this, but it's called the no lookie nookie. From there, we're gonna do the reverse no lookie nookie. And you'll notice every time we do one of these, we go ahead and cut the engine, drift on back up to the boat for always practicing on riding on those leftover waves, because it's killer. All right, EB, you ready to get out there and see what this looks like?
We got a lot to do. I didn't know we were doing all this stuff.
Man, it's gonna be a full day. Later. Stick around for the end of the video, because we threw in one extra trick. So you'll see me most of the time before I get going on any of these tricks, or anytime I get on a new foil board, I'm gonna take a couple test turns just to kind of see how everything feels. And you can see me doing that here before we set up for the bus stop. Now on the bus stop, look at the angle. The angle is the most interesting thing. You're going out towards the front of the boat, coming around, spying that front wave and go over the top. Now why the bus stop? Because we just stop and we keep, briefly, but keep going. This is a move that I saw a lot of guys, especially guys like Skyrama, Blee in Hawaii, a bunch of other guys, when they would pump, they would come over the top of the wave or come at a wave, pause briefly at the top and then keep going. And so here you come with a ton of speed, and you'll notice that I pause right there in my pumping and then keep going. And it's all about setting your target. As I come up to the top, there's a brief stop, we come in to the next target. Now if we shift it down the shaft, this one's really fun. It's just like doing a 2 to 3 wave transfer, but here you turn just a little bit sharper and start looking down towards the back of the wave set and pick out where you want to go. The key thing here, once again, it's a common theme. It's all about the angles in terms of what does takeoff look like. So here, I like a setup. Sometimes I'll do a couple wave transfers to get warmed up. I come here, as I'm coming across, I go ahead, look at the angle I take here. If I turn more sharply and go right down the smooth area, I'll shed too much speed. That angle right there, now I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna look, figure out which wave I'm gonna go to. You get deep in your wave count here, like onto wave 7, 8, 9, 10, really, easily. Always when we're back there, we like to go ahead and stop the boat and drift on up. And so, here when you drift back up to the boat, you're really looking at patience. How can I ride this wave all the way back to the boat for a reconnection? Now the no lookie nookie, this is a unique move, mostly because you don't have any sight lines. And so here you're taking off, pumping to your heel side without looking back at the wave until you actually come back at it. And the trick about this, it is all about angles, both at takeoff and at your trajectory as you pump around. And so you'll notice here on takeoff, I'm going to do a pretty aggressive out to the side, not as far forward as you saw me do on the bus stop, but look, I'm going out towards the shore. I'm being patient. Look how wide that arc is. And then you'll see me here. I'll spy the wave that I want, make sure I begin to change my angle. This one took us a few times. John, as I mentioned, was the first to get it. And it really was about going wider than you think you needed to so that you could align yourself up with the waves. Once again, every time we're gonna go ahead and ride this drift out so that we can do a connection. As mentioned, we shot all of these in one single take. This is one ride, no repull or anything else. We just reconnected with the driver. It's a great discipline to get. So here, let's put them together. Let's go with the bus stop and take it into a reverse nookie. Now on this time, here's the bus. We're going much further towards the front of the boat than we did on the reverse, the no Lookie Nookie. Come across, we pause, go ahead and use that to get out there. And now we're gonna go ahead, reverse nookie. Looking at the wave most of the time, getting nice and wide to get this angle to pull back onto the wave. So if we take this, you know, and we'll go ahead and drift on back up. Now, when we take this and we break it down, what you're gonna see is a couple different sight lines. Again, whether you're toe side, whether you're heel side, always ride these waves out. It's gonna come in handy, I promise you. When you're surfing, it'll be finding your path through different waves. When you're wing foiling, same thing. Coming into the boat, heel side, you just gotta really watch where that wave starts to form, and you come in, go ahead and grab it, and then relax, because you got it. So let's break that down again. You know, just the part as we come in across the wave. We'll see what that looks like, and then we go into the reverse no Lookie Nookie. Now you see this angle is different. I'm going more towards the front of the boat when I'm doing a bus stop, so I can get over this first wave. I stop there. Again, I'm gonna glide off the back side of this wave. And then here, again, on this wave, I'm gonna bank off of it to give me a little bit more power. Come out here nice and wide. I'm not even looking at the wave yet. Now I look and I set my target, thinking about how can I get my board oriented so that I'm going down the line when I get back to the wave. Those angles are the biggest trick. Once you have them, you'll have them. So let's go ahead and just look at the reverse nookie. Riding heel side, gonna peel away from the boat, again towards the front, but also very wide, not even looking at the wave, not even looking. There I start to spy it, come back, nice and wide, and you go wide because that gives you time to get down the line orientation. So let's look at a couple key moments in this. First of all, you have the takeoff, and look at this angle. Again, as you practice, think about the angle. This one, I'm going a little bit more towards the front, get nice and wide, brief look back at the wave. For the most part, not really looking at it. Here, I start to spy the wave, start thinking about how do I get myself oriented so when I come in, I'm actually ready to go down the line. Now here's your bonus track. We decided to call it Crosstown Traffic, baby. Coming off the heel side, riding the resonant wave. The boat is dead, it's killed, but we're going for a pickoff. Go ahead, pump across the back of the boat. Driver hits it, and we're back on the wave. Crosstown Traffic, baby. Having a great time. Dude, EB, next level driving out there.
Thank you.
That was killer. I mean, all
you.
those transitions, we actually shot every one of those tricks uncut. Thank you to Traco, who is our cameraman. But your driving, dude, that was
crazy.
Next level.
Crazy.
It's so
Crazy.
good.
Crazy.
We didn't really cover that. The driver has to have his head on the swivel, hitting the timing, especially when we do the cuts and we run back up to the boat. Dude, that was killer. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out the rest of our YouTube channel. Subscribe. Come to our website. Buy some Armstrong stuff from us. Buy some lift gear from us. Buy some of these good-looking hats. They look good on you, too. All right, take it easy.
What's it called? The trick.
What do we call that?
I don't know.
Heely to toe, transition, kill the boat. What do you want to call it?
I don't know. How about we come back with another video with a new name?
Okay, so we'll put that. All right, here we go.